So I drive into here and Spas has taken off the covers and the tape, and this just looks fucking beautiful. Generally, if you know me by now, you know that I get pissed off by little details that have some imperfections. Not a lot, but some. Just enough so I can notice them and watch them every single time I go around the machine. So there's a lot of things that I have to fix because I'm gonna die if I keep looking at them. Now, just check this out. You can barely see it, but there's a little like piece of paint missing and some rust that needs fixing right now. Now, pretty much at this time there's nothing I can do about the rust because we are in a rush to maintain and fix other things because harvest is coming faster than we anticipated. But I gotta do something about the paint because that's gonna be pissing me off anytime I get out of the combine, look around, go to pee or something. That's gonna be an easy fix, but the rust is gonna have to wait, and I'm going to have to wait. Here's a funny story. When we had a technician come over from Harzwinkel, Germany to work on an electrical issue on our combine, he literally said that he's not ever seen in his career such a maintained machine like ours. He says these are getting pretty old and usually people don't maintain their paint or don't maintain how they look. But he said he's never seen anything that looks like it's coming out of the store, literally. And just these few words of admiral by a class technician made it worth it. Made every cent, every dollar just worth it. And even the 460 that we don't give a flying fuck about, he said that it looks pretty nice. Now that we are here, let's talk a little about this. So this wheat is in its later maturing state, so it's basically getting ready to be harvested, of course, but there are some signs that worry me. You probably can't pick up the color because it's a camera, it doesn't see as good as your eyes, but this thing has been in a drought and you can tell. I'll show you how. Now, just by walking around the field, I can see that it's not as thick as it needs to be. Some of the plants have died. It got dry in the about middle section of maturing in the wheat, and I'll show you what the problem actually is. When you go to pick up a plant, you're gonna want to be looking at the roots. So you can see actually there's some moisture here, but the roots themselves are pretty dry and pretty brittle. So this is what's actually worrying me. When the root gets dry and brittle, the plant is no longer taking any nutrients or water from the ground. It doesn't matter if the ground is getting water, if it's wet, if we're getting rain, the plant is no longer taking it. Just by looking at the cracks in the ground, you can see just how much of a drought we've had. So my presumption is that this is going to be the first field that we're going to be harvesting, since it's already maturing. It's dry, it's not going to be taking in any more water, it's not going to be taking in any more fertilizer, it's not going to be taking in any of the stuff that we spray on it. So I am 99% sure that this is going to be the first field that we're going to get to harvest. It's not that bad. I mean, we had worse drought back in 2020. We can expect about 650 or 700 kilograms per decker here. It's not bad, it's still something. Here around the edge of the field, it looks pretty thick. I can't speak without actually harvesting the wheat and just seeing how it goes in and what it's actually going to yield. But these are just my presumptions. So this is what being a farmer actually is. You don't know if it's gonna rain, you don't know if it's gonna be dry, you don't know if some sort of sickness is gonna attack your crops and kill them. You spend hundreds of thousands, sometimes if you're a bigger company, even millions on your field, and you just watch them die in front of your eyes. This here is not so bad, but if you can see the neighbor's field over there, it's pretty much dead. And over here, the corn is not doing too good, so if we don't have rain anytime soon, this is gonna die. Ooh, farmers are getting overpaid. Farmers are not working enough. Farmers shouldn't be paid that much money. Okay, bro. Work your 9 to 5 and just be happy, okay? Don't mind other people's businesses. I don't know what just happened, but this thing magically refueled itself. You saw on the video that I throttled it to show you the sound that it didn't have that much fuel, and now it shows that it has a lot of fuel. Something is wrong, and I don't trust it, so I'm going to refuel. It's an old Mercedes, what do you expect? I mean, lots of electrical issues, but mechanically it's bulletproof. Literally bulletproof. A 50 caliber fucking BMG can go through that thing and it still run. Hello there, Mr. Stork. Corn is not doing so good. When you see the leaves, the top leaves of the corn curling up like that, it means that it's trying to collect as much water as it can. So it's pretty dry. Even though the wheat and the corn and the barley are suffering from drought, the sunflower is actually doing pretty good. I'm not gonna be passing through another field of sunflowers, but I'm gonna show you maybe in the next video. They're doing very good actually. So I really can't complain, it's not even that bad of a drought. When I went on my trip down south, people were suffering from a severe drought. It has absolutely nothing in common with what we are dealing with. These people over there are not gonna be harvesting anything. It just looks sad looking at it. Everything is dead, everything is dry. So this is nature, you can't do anything about it. That's a risky business. So if you decide to start a farming business, you'll be aware that you're gonna be losing a lot of money sometimes, but that's just part of life. You either risk it for the biscuit or you're a fucking loser. That's it. Oh shit, I think my dog's dead. Frank! Scheiße! Mercedes-Benz! He speaks German only. Frank, Sydney. Sydney row. Legni row. Bravo. Good boy.
Та пластмаса го. Ври издухай, ври. Ври издухай, Анатолий, ще ти найдем. Ври там и на спокойствие да го не разтрепенем.
Не бързи.
Кабеля също трябва да си много сигурен, че си е влезнал.